What's good, everybody? I had taken Instagram out for a little ride this morning, so I figured I'd take you guys on a little ride too. So I got my phone hooked up to my bike precariously. So I've been having to try it out and make sure I don't lose my phone in the process of trying to talk to you guys. So uh, yeah. So here we go. I see this bounces around a lot too. I'm not sure I like that. So this is Miami Beach. We're about to go over this bridge. I don't really go on this side too much. I stay kind of where I belong. This is you kind of know where you're not wanted sometimes, and so I don't really travel too far inland anywhere I go. Even in Miami, I don't go past 27th Avenue is the furthest I go west in Miami, and I stay around the boundaries of Miami Beach. So it's working out pretty good. Yeah, so I got this rubber band around this shit too. I mean, I got a cell phone. Um, what do you call it? The little thing that carrying. What the fuck do you call it? A case you put on your bike or whatever. And here I am getting lost. Um, what's good, everybody? I had a heartfelt discussion this morning over some things, and I just feel like sometimes people on social media are more interested in trying to make friends with people instead of getting using it to their advantage. You know what I mean? Like, it's like when we didn't have the internet. Well, I had America Online at a young age. You know what I'm saying? We had a computer in the house in the early 90s, and we had access to the internet and the library at home and things like that. So education was easier for a lot of people who had that type of access. However, people who didn't have people who weren't raised in homes that had those type of resources were disadvantaged. And now we see what happens when you're disadvantaged, and when you didn't have that access to so much knowledge and information that got you those good jobs back in the day, or got you up to par in society and in your community to where you didn't have to suffer. You know what I mean? Now we have the internet out, and more people are interested in being your friend instead of using it as a tool to upgrade themselves or to move forward in their community or their life. Ain't that wild? So I got my podcast, right? Let me stop here real quick and just say. So I got my podcast, right? I got my podcast. I got my I'm an A&R. I got my clothing business. And when I got in Miami, I didn't have nothing. I didn't have a place to stay, a job, anything. All I had was the knowledge that I brought with me. And I got to this point in my life. And then you meet people and you care about people and people complain around. But, it's only a certain amount of people that can hold themselves accountable for shit, right? Not saying that you're better than nobody, but obviously, when you get tired of blaming yourself for shit, when you get tired of saying it's my fault, my fault, my fault, you learn how to change. Right now, everybody's still on this everybody else's fault level. You know what I mean? Let's move out this spot because this is gonna get loud. Yeah, everybody's on it's somebody else's fault level. So when you're on that, you can't hold yourself accountable enough to change because you're too busy trying to change everybody else. And I say that to say this. Let's go over here real quick. And I say that to say this. I got all these people that supposedly, and this isn't a strike against anybody. This is just an observation. You got all these people that's needing things. A million people following A&Rs, busting them in the head, thousands of dollars. Why? Because they don't have the knowledge to move forward in their career, right? But you have access to an infinite knowledge in your hands. Yet people think moving forward in life is getting buddy buddy with, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get cool with somebody famous, somebody that's already successful, and then they're gonna graft me in. That's not how this shit works, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got more people on the internet trying to befriend people. I got all these people that have access to me, and they rather try to be my friend instead of using the things that I've created to help them. So my secret to success has been just hold on, hold on. The the biggest advantage I've had in Miami and why I have passed so many people that I've been dealing with in my journey is because they refused to use the resources um, that I was offering people. So instead of wasting those resources, I started using those resources. So every resource, every magazine that came to me wanting an interview that my artist didn't want, I took it. Every opportunity, meeting, networking, phone call, project, um, any of those things that my artists thought they were better than, or was told that, oh, that ain't gonna do nothing for you. I used it. I used it. I took advantage of those resources. I took advantage of those resources and I created my own successful path. So now all those people 10 years ago, I left people where they at. Now I see them, they're still in the same position they were in. How is that possible? Right? How in the hell is that possible? So I believe that most people are trying to use a lot of energy to try to become cool with people so they can be in their circle instead of getting their own shit. So I need to deal with people that are interested in getting their own shit. I'm in my 50s. We don't care about friends and girlfriends and trying to impress people at this age. We just want to do business. So I'd rather have business people contact me and do business with people who are more interested in contributing instead of worrying about what I'm doing, who's this. And cracking jokes and creating content. I'm not interested in none of that stupid shit. That'd be cool if you decided a way to monetize that or incorporate that into some type of business type structure. You feel what I'm saying? But just doing shit to be doing it every day to try to get friends and to get liked, I don't know. That's not the secret for me. So let's head back, right? Let me just shut up and let's just head back. We out of here. I'm trying to see if this thing is gonna fall on me or not, which it shouldn't. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Hope everybody enjoyed their morning. We are here on Miami Beach. I didn't say this before. I know I'm late, but please like, share, subscribe. Continue to like, share, and subscribe for me. Um, I usually have my music on, so this sounds kind of loud without that. But yeah, here we are on beautiful Collins Avenue. And we're out of here. This shouldn't be too bad of a street to do this on. But yeah, we'll see how it works out. Yeah, shout out to Jay from Liverpool. I really enjoy it when people interact and join the chat when I'm live. I really appreciate your support. That's what support is for me. When you actually join, like, comment, even the people that join and try to clickbait it, troll me, they don't understand. I'm the since I can speak. Now, one of the people since I could speak, so I'm not easily. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, I'd rather have people involved with the show that interact, that comment. That's a true supporter. You got so many people say, "Oh, I supported you. What did you do? What did you do?" That's not support being around. You're a fan. So you got to understand at a certain point, I just have fans. I don't really have supporters. These are fans of mine, and I got to start seeing people as fans instead of supporters, else I'm going to lose fans like my supporters, and they'll feel sometimes obligated to do shit, and then I push them away. But I don't see myself as somebody who has fans like that. But maybe I should start seeing myself like that. Well, we are back home. I appreciate everybody. Please like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and continue to support the New World Podcast.